Hello everyone, welcome to today's video on anything blockchain. In today's video, there is this error that you can encounter, especially when you are using the latest version of Openzeppelin smart contract library, and that is you can encounter the Openzeppelin Counters.sol. You will get the error imported from contracts, Minter, or whatever your contract name is, not found. So the error is on Counters.sol. The reason you will encounter this error is what we're going to discuss and the solution. So if this is your first time, please subscribe to this YouTube video. Just do it now and then like the video. Now, the reason you encounter Counters.sol not found is the fact that there is a new version of Openzeppelin. Openzeppelin version 5.0 is currently up and on, and Counter was removed from the utils contract subdirectory, so you no longer see Counter in your utils subdirectory. So that has been removed by Openzeppelin. So how do you go about it? So the first thing you have to do is the reason they had to remove Counter is that Counter was part of the safe mats that was added due to the overflow and the underflow issues we have previously before solidity version 8. So any version less than 8, 7 and down had that issue. So it was a way of mitigating the overflow and the underflow error we get from solidity. Now solidity contributors have actually worked and added these errors by default. So they have solved it by default from solidity 8.0. So there is no need of reinventing the wheel when solidity can take care of overflows and underflow at this point. So Openzeppelin thought it wise to remove the Counter, but they said if people are still yearning for it, it can be returned back. But for the fact that the reason it was actually introduced in the first place has been taken care of by the solidity compiler itself. Sorry. So that is why you will no longer see Counters.sol. Now, if you are a lover of Counters.sol, especially those writing NFT, which you use the counter to number your NFT, you want to give your specific asset numbers to your NFT, and that is what you actually do. It automatically increments itself. How do you go about this? The first solution 1, is that you have to continue with the current or latest version 5 and above, but you have to manually increment. When I mean manually here, you have to write your incremental variables yourself. So what that simply means, you now say counter index is equal to counter index plus 1, or counter is equal to counter plus 1. So you keep doing that. That is the only way you have to increment or decrement minus 1. But if you are still in love, I want to actually use the counters.count method of the counter. I think the best thing to do is to downgrade. So let's look at our, when we go to version, this is our Openzeppelin. You can now see here version 5 is the current version, and whenever you install any of this here, you will not get Counters.sol included. So the next version here is version 4.9. so let's pick version 4.9 and let's try installing it. So that is what we have to do. Either you downgrade your Openzeppelin library. So when I come here, as you can see from my yes, Openzeppelin. So let's see what version is on this work. Why am I not seeing good? You can see it is version 5. That is why we are getting that error. So let me install version 4.9.3, which has been installed. Let's check here. You can see from our package.json we have currently downgraded to version 4.93. Now that our version is downgraded, so let's now try redeploying again and see if we will get the error we got before, that it cannot find error 404, cannot find Counters.sol. So this is my deployment script, nps hard run script deploy.js -- network mantle. So this is the contract. This is the wallet address I am deploying to, or which and this is the contract address, Minter address. So the contract has been successfully deployed. So this is how you can solve your counter problem. So if you have any counter issue currently, know that you are using the current or latest version 5 of Openzeppelin. So it's either you manually increment, do the counting yourself manually, or you downgrade to version 4.93. Thank you and see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video.